Christmas as you know it might not be the story you think. The story behind Christmas is older, stranger, and far more fascinating than you think, and today you'll see why. The lights, the gifts, the carols, they hide a truth older, stranger, and far more fascinating than anything you've ever heard. Have you ever wondered why we celebrate December 25th, or why Santa Claus looks the way he does? What if I told you that almost everything you know about Christmas has been rewritten over centuries, shaped by myths, culture, and secrets that no one talks about? Today, we're going to uncover the untold story behind Christmas, and trust me, it will change the way you see this holiday forever. Before we start, make sure to follow this account and don't miss any updates. There's so much more amazing history and mystery coming your way. A holiday born in darkness. Imagine a world without electricity, without cozy homes, without warm lights guiding you through the long winter nights. The longest night of the year, the winter solstice, was once a moment of fear and awe. Darkness ruled the land, the cold crept into every home, and humans relied on rituals to survive. But these rituals were not just practical, they were magical. Fires were lit to push back the darkness. Songs were sung to honor the returning sun. Offerings were made to spirits, gods, or nature itself. Can you picture how intense and beautiful that must have felt? People found hope and joy in the middle of the darkest night, and these ancient solstice celebrations are the hidden roots of what we now call Christmas. Every candle you light today echoes a tradition thousands of years old. If this surprises you, don't forget to follow this account to discover more hidden truths behind the traditions we take for granted. Why December 25th isn't what you think. Do you know why we celebrate Christmas on December 25th? Most people assume it marks Jesus' birth, but that's not true. The Bible doesn't give a date. Early Christians chose December 25th to coincide with older pagan festivals. Saturnalia in Rome was a week-long festival of feasting, gifts, and lights. In Northern Europe, Yule celebrated the return of the sun with fires, evergreens, and songs. So when you say Merry Christmas, you're participating in rituals that predate Christianity by centuries. Isn't that wild? If you're fascinated by these hidden histories, make sure to follow this account and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss the next story we reveal. The Nativity story you thought you knew. Let's talk about the Nativity, the story most of us grew up hearing. Picture it, a stable, a manger, Mary and Joseph, shepherds, and 3 wise men bringing gifts. Simple, right? But here's the twist. The Bible doesn't specify December 25th. And the famous 3 wise men? Historians argue there may not have been 3 at all. Their gifts, gold, frankincense, myrrh, carry symbolic meaning more than historical accuracy. The shepherds could have been symbolic, not literal. And the stable? Likely very different from the cozy scene in holiday cards. Every detail has been shaped over centuries. The real story is richer, stranger, and far more human than the one you've been told. If this surprises you, follow this account now, and don't miss future stories that will make you see history in a whole new way. From ancient traditions to modern Christmas. Over centuries, Christmas transformed in ways most people never notice. Gifts under the tree, decorated evergreens, Santa Claus in his red suit, none of these were part of the earliest celebrations. St. Nicholas, a 4th century bishop known for his generosity, inspired Santa Claus, but the modern image of Santa? That came much later, shaped by literature, art, and marketing campaigns. The Christmas tree traveled from Germany into homes worldwide, gaining ornaments, candles, and lights along the way. Caroling, festive markets, and family gatherings evolved over generations. What we celebrate now is a blend of history, myth, culture, and creativity. Every ornament, every tradition, every tiny detail carries echoes of the past. If you're enjoying this story, don't forget to follow this account. You'll get more amazing tales like this, uncovering the hidden layers behind the holidays you love. Hidden stories behind common traditions. Even the smallest traditions have surprising origins. The mistletoe you hang, from ancient fertility and protection rituals. The Yule log you light, originally to bring luck and ward off evil spirits. Gift-giving, something central to modern Christmas, traces back to festivals celebrating generosity and survival. Think about that. Every present you give is part of a story thousands of years in the making. Every candle, every song, every light carries echoes of human hope and joy. If you're as amazed as I am, follow this account now and don't miss the next story. We uncover mysteries hidden in plain sight that will blow your mind. Why this story matters. Every ornament, every candle, every carol is connected to a story that spans millennia. Understanding the origins of Christmas doesn't take away the magic. It makes it richer and more human. It shows how humans have always found ways to celebrate hope, light, and connection, even in the darkest times. The next time you gather around your tree, table, or candle at home, remember, you are part of a story that stretches back thousands of years. A story of survival, joy, and human connection. If you love uncovering hidden truths, follow this account now and hit the notification bell. You won't want to miss our next story. If this story surprised you, imagine what other holidays and traditions have secrets waiting to be uncovered. Every celebration, every ritual, every cultural habit has a hidden story. What the untold story teaches us. Beyond the lights, the gifts, and the songs, the untold story of Christmas teaches us something timeless. It reminds us that traditions, no matter how old, carry the values of hope, generosity, and human connection. Think about it. Ancient people celebrated in the darkest nights to bring back light. They gave gifts not out of obligation, but to strengthen bonds, to share joy, to survive together. The magic of Christmas has never been in the presents or decorations. It's in the way it unites us, reminds us to care for others, and to find hope even when life feels cold or dark. This story also teaches us to look closer at the things we take for granted. Every ritual, every custom, every small tradition has a history, a lesson waiting to be discovered. And when we understand that, we can celebrate more consciously, with gratitude for those who came before us and the generations who will come after. So, the next time you light a candle, give a gift, or sing a carol, remember, you're participating in thousands of years of human resilience, hope, and connection. That's the real magic of Christmas. If this resonates with you, follow this account and don't miss any updates. Let's keep uncovering stories that not only amaze but also teach us something about life, history, and ourselves. And suddenly, Christmas isn't just a holiday. It's history, hope, and humanity shining through. Which holiday traditions in your home have stories you've never questioned? Don't miss a single update. We're revealing the untold truths behind the world you think you know.